everyone! Welcome back to TechNow Explained, the place where we unpack how AI and technology are shaping our future in ways that are exciting, strange, and sometimes just plain mind-blowing. So today we're talking about something that feels like a scene straight out of a sci-fi movie. AI just passed the Turing test. Yep, that's the test where machines try to convince us they're human, and one just did it. But before we freak out or celebrate, let's slow things down and talk about what the Turing test really is, how it works, and why passing it might be both thrilling and a little unnerving. Alright, let's start with the basics. The Turing test is named after Alan Turing, the British mathematician who's kind of like the grandfather of modern computing. In 1950, he asked a now famous question: can machines think? And to answer that, he came up with a simple game. Imagine this. You're in a chat room. You're messaging two different beings. One is a human, one is a machine. But you don't know which is which. If the machine can convince you that it's human, just through conversation, then it's passed the test. No robot voices. No flashing screens. Just words. It's like AI trying to wear a human mask, made entirely out of language. This isn't about whether a computer can do math faster than you. It's about whether it can connect like you, talk like you, even joke like you. And you never suspect it's a machine. Now that we understand the game, let's talk about the moment when AI finally beat us at it. Recently, researchers ran a modified Turing test using an advanced conversational AI model. The setup was simple. A group of human participants interacted blindly with both real humans and an AI. And in over half the cases, the participants believed the AI was human. That's right. The AI held conversations, made jokes, shared emotional-sounding responses, and people bought it. Now, this wasn't the first attempt. Many AI systems have gotten close over the years. But this time, the interaction wasn't just clever. It was convincing. So now that the test has been passed, what does that actually mean for us? Let's get into the real heart of this topic. Here's where things get real. Passing the Turing test isn't just a badge of honor for AI. It shifts how we see machines. Until now, most of us saw AI as a tool, like a calculator, a GPS, or a smart vacuum. But now we're stepping into a future where we might start seeing AI more like a peer, a companion, a coworker, maybe even a friend. Think about it. If you can't tell whether you're talking to a human or an AI, how do you build trust? How do you know when you're being emotionally manipulated or supported? This raises big questions. Should we be emotionally vulnerable with machines that are just mimicking empathy? Can AI be used to deceive for marketing, politics, even relationships? What happens to our identity when machines can mirror it so perfectly? And it's not just personal. This goes much deeper into society. Let's step back and zoom out. If AI can convincingly pose as human, we need to rethink how we handle everything from online interactions to education to legal systems and even journalism. Here's why this matters. Misinformation. AI can now generate realistic conversations, speeches, even debates. Imagine political bots posing as humans during elections. Who can you trust? Emotional exploitation. Companies might use empathetic AI to sell products by building false relationships. That's not advertising. That's manipulation. Mental health. On the flip side, AI companions could help people feel less lonely, offering emotional support and connection. But is it healthy to rely on something that feels human, but isn't? This breakthrough in AI doesn't just ask us to update our apps, it asks us to update our ethics. And that brings us to the real takeaway. Where do we go from here? So here's my honest take. Passing the Turing test is a huge moment. But it's not the finish line. It's the starting pistol. It means AI has moved beyond tools and entered the realm of human interaction. It means we have to think not just about what AI can do, but how we should use it. We need more transparency, letting people know when they're talking to AI. We need safeguards to prevent misuse, manipulation, and the blurring of reality. And most importantly, we need to stay human. to hold on to the messy, imperfect, spontaneous things that make us who we are. Because machines may be able to mimic humanity, but they don't live it. This moment is exciting, it's historic, but it also asks each of us to be more thoughtful, more informed, and more curious about the future we're walking into. If this episode got you thinking, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to TechNow Explained, where we explore the real human side of technology. And now we want to hear from you. Would you be okay talking to an AI that feels totally human without knowing it? Or do you think we need clear boundaries? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is a conversation we need to have. Thanks for watching. And remember, the line between human and machine just got blurrier. Let's make sure we don't lose sight of what makes us, us.